Dear friends and family, today we gather to remember Penny Johnson, our dear teacher, mentor, and for so many of us, a true mother figure in the Highmark family. When Highmark first began in the early 2000s, modern business training was still new in Vietnam. Leaders from Atlanta and Huntsville came to Da Nang and started working alongside local entrepreneurs who were full of potential but still finding their way. Over the years, more than 200 business owners were trained and encouraged. Many of them moved from running their companies by feeling and family style into a clearer and more professional kind of leadership. Behind that work stood dedicated people, Frank Luthen, Mitchell and Jennifer Cott, and later Tommy and Penny Johnson, who carried the program forward for 10 full years with quiet perseverance and deep care. They did not only teach business knowledge, they taught characters by the way they lived, with humility, with generosity, asking for nothing in return, and with a sincere friendship that crossed every distance. Penny began teaching marketing from Highmark Class 3. Later, she stepped into greater responsibility, leading Highmark 6, 7, and especially Highmark 8, a group that walked through the long years of COVID together. We also remember the company visits Highmark organized in Huntsville and Atlanta. Tommy and Penny played a big role in arranging the Alabama portion. For many Vietnamese entrepreneurs, walking through those successful companies, seeing transparent systems and multicultural teams in action opened their eyes and gave them real courage. Many generations of Highmark were also warmly welcomed into Penny's sweet home on Governor Street. She was always there for us. But Penny's impact was never limited only to business people. Those who had the privilege of being called her friends also experienced her deep care and love. For some, she and Tommy became like American parents, standing with them on their wedding day. For others, she was a trusted counselor who listened and offered wise, gentle guidance. She babysat and even taught the children. And for many more, she was a quiet cheerleader, always encouraging, always believing, always celebrating the good in their lives. She made people feel seen and valued. Whether through a quiet conversation, a warm meal, a thoughtful gesture, or simply the way she showed up, she left a lasting mark on the hearts of those who worked closely with her. Today, as she has finished her earthly journey, we pause with deep respect and love. Teacher Tommy, we share this loss with you. Please know that the legacy of Penny lives on in the gratitude of hundreds of people, in the businesses that grew stronger, and in the lives she quietly touched. And now, the members of Highmark 8, the class that walked the longest road with her through the difficult years of COVID, would like to share their own memories of Mommy Penny.
When peace like a river attendeth my way.
Dear Teacher Tommy and the Johnson family, we just want to say we are with you, really with you, in sharing the grief of losing our sweet mommy Penny. We are Highmark 8, which is a very special class. Most groups only had 2 years together. We had 5. 5 years of learning, struggling, growing up a bit, and somehow becoming something closer to family. For us, Penny was never just the person organizing the class. She was our teacher, our mentor, our guide, and in the truest way, the mother of Highmark 8. When COVID stopped everything, and the dream of graduating together in America felt almost impossible. She was the one who refused to let the class fall apart. She kept connecting us, encouraging us, making sure no one was left behind. She held the flame when it was hard to keep it burning. She cared about us the way parents care, pushing us when we needed us, encouraging us when we felt lost, and celebrating with us like our wins were their own. Thanks to that, every member of Highmark 8 eventually stood together in the United States in 2023 and graduated together. That was more than finishing a program. It was a journey carried by her love. We will remember the times when she and Tommy overcame their own health challenges and traveled halfway around the world just to be with us. The exhausting days of moving homes, the simple meals shared with laughter, the long conversations, and all those ordinary moments that somehow became some of our most precious memories. Penny gave so much of herself in those moments, always noticing, always caring, always giving more than expected. She taught us that business isn't just about building something that looks good on paper, but be built with integrity and with purpose, creating real values for others. She thought nothing of the long distance and joined us on multiple charity missions to help the poor and children in the remote mountainous areas of Quảng Nam province in Vietnam. She also taught us how to live with love, generosity, compassion, and gratitude. Those lessons went far beyond any classroom. They shaped who we are. We will miss her smile. We will miss her strength. Thank you, Mommy Penny, for holding us together. Thank you for showing us what it looks like to care deeply and give freely. You gave us a part of your big heart, and that part stays with us. And that way, you will always live on in our heart, Highmark participants. May God hold you close. May He give Teacher Tommy and the Johnson family peace and strength in the days ahead. With our deep love from Highmark 8.